Synth, reveal your secrets.
The arms of night.
Don't have enough just yet. Not now. To the abyss. For my family.
You found the map.
Cheers, Hermes. You wretches. Return to dust. It's no use. I call upon the moon and draw you down.
Your headmistress informed me that you finally located the three fates. Then all is finally set right. Although I feel as before, perhaps they wish to see what shall transpire if we each continue plotting out the course of our own lives. Total eclipse.
Ah, yes. Can't go full blast.
Three of them, Sunshine. Such a relief to feel their prophecies again. They even now foretell the dawning of a new and different age. Plenty of time to prepare. Though let's make the most of it, right?
Swaddled in a warm cocoon, the spiderlings all multiply.
Get that, Golly?
And come on out of there so soon. It's been a customer. Oh, not another one of those.
You might not believe this, Arachne, but recently I met the Fates themselves. All three of them.
Oh, you did you? And did you happen to see what they were working on? I like to keep up with the latest happenings in the weaving world.
Well, if anything, I got the sense that they were in between projects and might be weaving less from here on out.
Sounds like they just couldn't keep up. But that's all right. The old always have to make way for the young and the new. And before you get too worried that I'm speaking out of turn, I don't think they'll notice little old me. You bet. Goodbye for now.
Hear me, on my authority. You mean your sisters, the Fates? You knew they'd be all right? I never imagined I could even meet them myself. One of them, she reminded me a little bit of you. Well, it was only a first impression. Thank you for your service. For me. Brought it all. You.
The Fates have been discovered after all, and they intend to take a break from all their traditional manipulations. I do not entirely believe it, but war would be so exhilarating were its victors never preordained.
Mind getting that for me? Appreciate the help. The power of Cassynth. It's a bite. Another MOBA.
Sure enough. I stand in the presence of the purifying grace of Shiva the Destroyer. Of Shiva's aspect, anyhow. Has that destructive force thus served you well?
You could say that. Of all the aspects that I've seen, this one seems capable of inflicting the most catastrophic harm in a single strike. Shiva must be very powerful.
Some say Shiva is both a creator and a destroyer. Not unlike your grandmother, perhaps, with her cycle of death and rebirth. Show me what you can do with such power. return to Shadow now.
I prevailed.
Out of the woods.
Good news, Grandfather. The three fates have returned, and they didn't mention any reprisal when it comes to you. On the contrary, they promised a new age would dawn.
Aye, but that is good news. Particularly the no reprisal part. And it is a relief to know the three have navigated out of temporary exile. But what is this about a new age?
Well, it sounds as though they're not planning to weave as much as they used to. And at some point, the gods apparently will hold less sway over mortals' lives.
But that is reminiscent of the golden age in which I ruled. Of course, once you've lived sufficient eons, you begin to see such patterns circulating constantly. That which is old becomes the new. How fares our family with all this?
I think we're all having to give it some consideration, though we'll have plenty of time. This age may not be soon.
Perhaps not, but even still, this age may arrive before you know it. Take it from me.
Time can move swiftly. This should help. Onward. That singing. That's better. Going in.
Got something stuck here in my suit and need to get it out. You mind?
Don't mind at all. Let's have ourselves a look.
Well, feels much more comfortable for now, so thanks.
Should be all better for a while, I think.
Enjoy.
Diving for pearls hidden deep. Watch where the treasures sleep.
Ah, yes. Too much squirming.
Everybody here is going off about the fates deciding to show up unceremonious, to which I say, so what? Nobody knows what they're doing, them least of all. Ah, mayhap I'm just jealous they'll be taking time off work.
The forge of the heavens. A little pain is all. Almighty chaos. The trap is set. Victory! Freshly caught.
The three fates are at last returned, and that is well. Thus your assistance with my wandering is complete. But as to whether you discovered them or they decided to return remains unclear. They create far more questions now than I.
Set. I have you. All mine. Don't be frightened.
Oh, truly?
The scent of blood.
Not gonna blow me top, but neither will I take this line down.
Here he comes.
No use staying mad over nothing. Wasn't all that mad, mind.
Riches of dreams glimmering, diving in downward cold.
Olympus, I accept this message. Shielded up. Good job.
Oh, hey, lady. We've been practicing. You want to hear our latest jam? It's everybody away! She
just won't shut up. There. That's all for tonight's show. Some seeds.
Daughter.
See that, Golly? Nicely done. Flourish. Acceptable. That was all of them.
Grow strong under the stars.
Incoming. My silver shines. Flourish and reveal my path. Adequate. This does not belong to you. Now then. Narcissus, he came back.
So anyways, I guess what I'm trying to say is, I didn't mean for you to end up here, you know? But I get that you did. Ugh, I don't want you to hate me.
Don't want you to hate me. Hate me. Hate me.
But I don't hate you. You're a great conversationalist, great listener. Which I don't mean romantically, just to be clear. But just, oh man, I'm a dummy. And I'm sorry too, okay?
Okay, I'm sorry too. Okay, I'm sorry too.
Well, you don't have to say that. But I'm glad you feel the same way. So like, maybe we can still be friends?
We can still be friends? Still be friends? Be friends?
say, I like this bridge.
I like this bridge. This bridge. This bridge.
Thanks as always, Echo. Good seeing you two. Good seeing you too. You too. You too. Now they're getting somewhere. That's something.
Of destiny have sprouted up from the earth once again. And conveniently, right after we quelled the Titans' uprising without them having to intervene.
Grow golden once again. Olympus, I accept this message. Brilliant as always, cousin. That should have done it.
Hello, sunshine.
Moonlight guide us. I know you don't like cleanings, but it's time.
red and many-fanged maws turn now appreciatively toward the Princess of the Dead.
You're safe now. You're all right. Tucked away. Out of the fields, at least. Unseen. Such an infernal racket around here. Five chambers to go.
Contributions to our cleanup effort are appreciated, daughter.
Reagent over there.
Something
Appreciate the
We
help.
heard of the return of the three fates. How much you had to do with it shall be for you to know. But tell us, were they in good spirits at the least?
They seemed to be. Clotho, who spoke the most by far, she seemed in quite a cheery mood now that you mention it. So much so that I have trouble imagining her otherwise.
Then we are fortunate, perhaps, for they can be a temperamental bunch. Their moods may not solely dictate the nature of their weavings, but certainly must correlate.
We were told they would cease their weavings for a while. You don't believe it, do you, though, Hades?
No, absolutely not. Although I welcome each of you to draw whichever conclusions you see fit. Of course.
Thank you, too. Just a few chambers left. Olympus, I accept this message. Peace can wait. One with Selene. Mind getting that for me? Ooh.
Boy, coming right up.
Fickle gods. Cheers, Gunny. All quiet.
Enough of this.
guess I accept this message. Very well. Be safe, Lord Charon.
Right. Time to go.
Great Shiva, grant to Cassynth your full destructive force. Pardon my lateness. I had some wretches to contend with. I thought you let everyone go, regardless of past transgressions.
I let just about everyone go, yes. You may be surprised, however, to learn that some of those so-called wretches do not care for Hades very much. They were quite eager to serve me instead, when nicely asked. With you, I shall not even bother. Invoking the moon here. Come forth, my subjects. Allow it, I suppose. My patience has its limits. Flow freely forward.
For the unseen. Time to head home.
And ever since that time, the peoples of the surface and the underworld sought to live in peace and harmony, knowing that only together will they make the world a better place.
Return to Shadow now. Wakey, wakey. Got him again. But we're not finished yet, are we?
How'd it go? Let me know if there's somebody I can torment for you, okay?
Cheers, Dora. Disgusting. More
Kronos was all giddy recently, at least for him. So you finally got a hold of his sisters, huh? You should feel lucky. They're my sisters too, and we've never even met.
I saw a bit of you in them, perhaps, Eris. If their past work is any indication, they seem to value spontaneity, making things up as they go.
So bizarre, right? I mean, why be like that when you could try and meticulously plan for every little detail in advance?
They're weavers. They do have to plan. That and spontaneity are not inherently opposed. Speaking of which, you must have heard they're planning an extended break.
Meaning we get to make things up as we go for a change.
We'll see how that turns out.
Hail, sister.
Sister Selene.
Within these crossroads, my strength rapidly returns, and soon I shall be high aloft.
Death to Kronos.
Death to Kronos.
Good work.
Here are the bones. The Book of Shadows. I wasn't always certain who the author was. I suspected it was you, the way it sometimes anticipated my own thoughts before they were fully formed.
You weren't entirely correct, though we're onto something as to why the author understood your thoughts so well. It's quite an old book. Do take care of it for me.
I swear I will.
Did it again.
This new age the Fates foretold, when they'll hand it over to mortals, by which I think they meant the big decisions. What say our shades about all that?
I've heard a mix of viewpoints, though they've been enthusiastic on the whole. Ungrateful wretches,
It isn't always grace, I suppose. Many of these shades met an early demise due to acts of gods. They don't want to be pushed around.
There shall always be someone or something to push such people around. Whether it's a god or not hardly matters. The gods can have their moods, I know. But I'd not have gone far without them. That's why I'm here.
Nice of you to say.
Amazing work.
I swear.
Up you go.
Hearing Shade say something's changing on Olympus. That the Fates themselves decided that the gods will soon be ruling with a lighter touch. That sounds different.
I think soon there may be relative to gods, not mortals, but what I've heard is much the same. At the dawn of the new age, mortals are to choose their paths themselves.
An age where neither the gods nor the Fates are dictating each moment of our lives or deaths. Hard to imagine. Who would we even blame if things went wrong then, eh?
You'll find someone, I'm sure.
Oh.
Hey, you miss being up there, don't you? Among the mortals and all that?
You know, mortals have a word for deliberate cruelty or callous negligence. They call it evil. I could always catch wind of it. I'd go to the source. And whoever it was, I'd make them pay.
But now you're stuck here, and the evil goes unchecked.
A lot of it, I'm sure.